Hey everybody, this is Brian. Just finished putting up my 6-person Coleman tent, camping tent. Usually in the summer I've got a winter tent for the winter, but it's pretty tall. I'm 6 foot, and so far I really like it. This is the first time I put it up. I bought it last year, but didn't really go camping much last year because of an injury. But I'll just take you inside here for a minute. It's a typical rain fly cover, you know, in case it rains out, it keeps you dry. Just step in here. It's pretty roomy. I've got room for my cooler, and you see, you got my camping chair itself in the corner. Then you have the back, which opens up to a really nice window to let the breeze through. And there's my cot, which I don't have the pad on yet. But then you move back towards the middle, and I got a table in between, but I've got plenty of space in the 6-person Coleman tent. But I would say that if you're looking to buy one of these Coleman 6-person tents, there's just one thing you need to realize if there's going to be more than one person. It does say 6 people in the tent, which if you were shoulder to shoulder, I would honestly believe you could probably put 6 in here. But with me and my equipment, I deliberately put more stuff here because it's just going to be me for the most of the time. But if you want to fit 2 people in a cot, that's pretty comfortable, I'd say, if you left the chair out. Or if you put 3 cots side by side, you could probably do that. But you'd have to put 6 people into the middle of the tent, shoulder to shoulder, to probably get 6 in here. But it's a really easy to assemble tent. Not for me. I'm a mid-50-year-old guy with a bad back, so that's why I didn't film myself putting it up. I didn't want you to laugh at me. But it's a really nice tent. Have to get a tarp to put under here when I do get it out. I plan on taking it out next week or a week or 2. But as you can see, that whole sidewall, if you don't put the rain flap, if you're not expecting any kind of rain or precipitation, all you gotta do is take that rain flap off, and that whole, probably 3/4 of the wall is window, mesh window. And also, I'll show you the door. Let me just zip the door up real quick. You have a separate fly for the screen so the bugs don't get in. That keeps the bugs out. And then, as you can see, after I zip that, look at that massive window right there. I can still see the inside, I can still see outside, and still got a little bit of privacy. And then the other side too, all you see is a rain fly this close up, but this is actually all mesh. So if you took the rain fly off, you would have so much air that would go through this thing. It would be like you'd be claustrophobic at all, because you got plenty of room here, especially for one person, like I said. But oh yeah, upper in the right-hand corner of the tent, you've got a zipper there. It was meant for a power cord to go through there. If you want to get a site where you have electricity, you can poke that through there and then zip it up against it, so you could keep the rain out of the tent, possibly still, since that's zipping up. And at the ceiling, at the point at the top, I think it's 6 foot. I want to say 6'2" maybe, or 6 foot. I'm not sure, but I fit in here and I can stand up unless I get close to the sides. But I'm really excited about trying out this Coleman tent out in the wild. I might sleep it in here tonight. Yeah, see, I'm getting a little better picture here for you on the inside of the tent. And it just goes up this way. And of course, you got your covered bottoms. You just got a lot of window space. That's one of the things that really got me interested in this tent when I watched YouTube videos, was all the window space you have if you so choose to. And you also have these little handy dandy side pockets. You got one over here, one over there. I'm not sure if you have one over here. Let me check. I'm not sure if we have one back here. No, but we do have another vent at the bottom. If you want to close this up, you can still get air inside now, or you could just zip it up halfway and have both. But this is the Coleman 6-person by a Sundome. It's a 6-person Sundome. I highly recommend it so far, even though just by assembly, it seems like a good quality piece of tent. But if you're looking to try out a Coleman tent, I would highly suggest this. If it's just you, or like I said, 1 or 2 other people, you'd be just fine as far as other accessories that you want to put in here. Yeah, this is Brian. I'm just telling you about my new tent, and I intend on making more content. In fact, I might make another video tonight when I'm staying inside of it while it's in my yard, so I can go over any things that I would like to tell you that I wish were different, or if I could change, or how comfortable it really is. So I just thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like and a follow. I do appreciate it. This is Brian signing off until tonight.